With some of the hard work now finished, I feel justified in taking a moment to cool down and relax. And there may be no better spot on this mountain for that than Liandan Hu. Liandan Lake, viewed from above, looks like a sliver of jade that fell from the sky. In a scene reminiscent of the Interlaken region of Switzerland, here at 1,100 meters above sea level, we have a small sea of our own. And what better to do with a beautiful sea like this than to wade in and test the waters, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, it was hot a second ago, and now I'm feeling cold. But no turning back now. I made the fateful choice, and I'm ready for the consequences. Swimming a kilometer in the heavens. It was a wonderful experience, cold enough and beautiful enough to take my breath away. This water is clean, clear, and very, very cold. But it's also a whole lot of fun. It's not every day you get to go swimming 1 kilometer above sea level. Now, Tianzhushan may not be the most well-known mountain in Anhui province, but it gets my vote for the most fun and most beautiful. This is going to be one great getaway. Have you ever wanted to touch the sky? Well, you can if you join me, Da Long, on my Anhui Tianzhu Mountain Getaway! Now I was ready for the greater challenge yet ahead, climbing the east face of Tianzhu Mountain, a punishing, almost vertical ascent. This is my second day at Tianzhu Mountain, and this is my second climb up the mountain. Now, you might think it's a little crazy for me to want to climb this mountain twice, but it's actually got two sides, the west and the east face. Today, I'm climbing the much harder east face, but it's worth it because the view here is spectacular. Sheer rock outcroppings, beautiful cliffs. Now, believe it or not, millions of years ago during the late and middle Cenozoic period, this was all underwater, all sea. Today, it is some of the most beautiful mountain scenery you'll find anywhere, and one of the hardest mountain climbs. Certainly, the hardest mountain climb at Tianzhu Mountain. Now, I've got about another half an hour of climbing to go, and a lot more to see, so I'm headed this way. Compared to the west line, the east line of Tianzhu Mountain is arduous, a challenge for even high adventure lovers like myself. But the reward is that the difficulty means fewer people tread this way. I've only my echoing steps today as company. I can't emphasize this enough. If you decide to climb the eastern face of Tianzhu Mountain, you had better be an athlete. Why? Because the climb is difficult. That having been said, the climb is also rewarding. Because it's so difficult to get up here, there are fewer tourists around. I run into a total of 5 people on the way up, and that's a 9-kilometer trek I just took. You also, on the eastern face only, can experience the power and the wonder of nature in the form of natural figurines. The mountain was actually formed some 300 million years ago. Enough time for some of the stone facing to turn into some of the most improbable looking figurines. 20-meter-long slugs, pearls perched on mountain peaks. And for those stones that don't take strange shapes, they end up making equally uncanny sounds. Whew. I've made it this far. I am now at a place they call the Echoing Peak. I'm not sure how many thousand meters I'm up in the sky, but it's a pretty high place. They say here, if you have enough breath, which I'm not sure I do, but if you have enough, if you yell to those 3 peaks across, your voice will come back to you 3 times. So I'm going to try to save my breath here for a second and do it. Let's see if it works. Tianzhushan!
getaway.